too grown to be playing, trying to figure things out, son. I'm here planting seeds, so if your soil ain't right, please don't block the light and let bigger things sprout. So if you don't believe it when you see it, don't touch it, just leave it for the one who got the best to bring out. Now I ain't got the time to be kidding, forgiving you for forgetting what you've been missing. I'm the illest thing out, and that's real. Yeah, you should have known better. Yeah, you're dealing with the real one. You should have known better. Yeah, I said you're dealing with the real one. Should have known better. Yeah, you're dealing with the real one. Yeah, you should have known better. Listen.
Hey, Cutie Pie, I was just trying to chat with you. What are you up to? I miss you, and I love you, and it is hotter. It feels like Satan is breathing on you right now.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show, 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedugstewartshow.com. Coming up in about 15 minutes, man, a little entertainment report. Birthdays as well. We'll talk about today's birthdays. And I'm going to give you my review on All Eyes on Me. I saw it yesterday, man. $5 Tuesday. Get my $5 Tuesday on. So last minute, the old lady says, she calls the house. I'm at the house getting ready to go see this movie. She's coming home from work. One of us got to work. And I mentioned her, I'm about to go to the movie. So half the time I go to these movies on $5 Tuesday, and she doesn't go. They're not the type of movie she likes. And she says, why you ask me if I wanted to go? I was like, I didn't think you wanted to go see this. Tupac. I didn't know you were a Tupac fan or whatever. Well, I want to go. I was like, damn, you just messing my whole damn time. You blow my damn high. And if you know my wife, that's exactly how she talks. I want to go. I want to go. I was like, all right. I mean, no problem. But let me take a call. Welcome to the Doug Stewart Show. What's your name? Where you calling from? What you want to talk about?
Kaboom! Guess who steps in the room? Kaboom!
Oh, my gosh.
What's going on, Doug Stewart?
So this is the number one chief rocker, Vern from Jersey, who actually has his own show on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Big New York Knicks fan. Nick fan, Vern from Jersey. What say you?
Hey, man, I'm not calling here to argue with you about what you said. You say what you want to say, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, my thing is.
Well, wait a minute. Let me stop you right there. Let me stop you right there, Vern. I will say what I want to say. I mean, that's not up for discussion. You're right about that.
Why do you have to stop me just to say that?
Well, I just want you to know. I just want you to know.
Really? You know what I'm saying?
I just want you to know.
You want me what?
I just want you to know. I just want you to know.
That's
right.
Cool. That's cool. Can I get my point out, though?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Everybody's stealing my thunder, right? Okay. A couple of weeks ago when they fired Griffin, and LeBron went to him and said, listen, you did a great job, and, the best is going to come for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think Carmelo, people wanted him to buy out? Because they wanted to put the screws on Jackson, because, Dolan wasn't going for that,
Mm-hmm.
Dolan would get rid of you before he get rid of a player on a buyout, because his money is more than Jackson money.
Right.
So this is the thing right here. LeBron always said that he gonna get Chris Paul and Carmelo a ring, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's coming, baby.
Okay.
And word out in the street, remember I told you word on the street a couple of weeks ago? Word on the street that LeBron will be there. LeBron gonna be there, and we gonna do what we gotta do. And Rel Scott, don't forget what we got going on. Because them 76ers ain't been nowhere since goddamn the moon came out in the daylight. But anyway, man, hey man, we got rid of Joe Bummy coach. You know that. This is what I always said.
No, don't try to put Phil Jackson back on us. Y'all the one took that crook.
But I always said this though, Doug. In order for Phil Jackson to be a great coach to me, he would have to come back to the team he won 2 championships with, build them up, and win a championship. He didn't have to win 2, win a championship with them, and then he'll be the greatest coach to me. But he's a bum. And he can take his little bummy ass back up in the mountains of wherever he's from.
Montana.
Smoke his weed. Oh, Montana, yeah, smoke his weed, and don't never come back to New York City, all right?
Yeah.
And with that, brother, I'm gone. Hey, no, hold up, Doug. Where's my trivia?
Man, I ain't asking you. I don't feel like giving you no damn trivia today. Tired of your ass. I'm not going to reward you by giving you a trivia question today with all of this damn turmoil going on around your organization. Lucky I didn't put hot radio lead in your ass. I'm feeling kind of, I'm feeling kind of generous today. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. I meant to mention or respond to a comment made by Dollars and Cents, and Vern kind of touched upon it just now, and that's LeBron leaving Cleveland. You know where I stand on LeBron leaving Cleveland, going to play for the Miami Heat with LeBron James. Hated it. Like, this dude really opened up Pandora's box for these free agents. Thus my whole thoughts yesterday, and a lot of y'all hate, or a lot of y'all just don't understand, y'all don't get about them changing the way that they do free agency and coming up with a waiver wire. But that's neither here nor there. I think if LeBron were to leave Cleveland, man, and go and play for pretty much any team at this point, I don't think anybody could be mad. I wouldn't even be mad. First of all, I wouldn't care because I'm not a Cleveland fan. I'm not a LeBron fan like that. But it's different now if he were to leave compared to if he would when he left early to go to Miami for a couple of different reasons. One, because he's older, and I keep telling y'all about it's more understood or it's more accepted for these veteran players on their last leg to go chase a ring. That's just the way it is. That's kind of like an unwritten thing. And secondly, man, the guy did what he said he was going to do when he came back to Cleveland. His purpose of coming back to Cleveland was to bring a championship to that city, and he did it. And then when you mix into that equation as well, old punk-ass Dan Gilbert, doing stupid stuff and firing the GM that LeBron likes, I don't think anybody can be mad at LeBron if he hightailed it and went and played for, I don't know, whatever team. It could be the Knicks. It could be the Clippers. It could be the Lakers. He could go back to Miami. He could go and team up with Russell Westbrook. I don't think anybody would be or should be mad at this point if he were to leave Cleveland. The man did what nobody thought that he could ever do, bring a championship to Cleveland. It's almost like bringing a championship to the New Orleans Saints. Like, that's unheard of. He did it. The man's playing sending a lot of kids to college, doing all of these great things in the community and Cleveland. I don't think any Cleveland Cavalier fan could say LeBron James did him wrong or be mad at LeBron James and have the vitriol towards LeBron James like when he left to go to Miami. You remember when dude left and went to Miami, they were burning his jersey and, cursing his name and this, that, and the other. I totally understood that. I don't think any Cleveland fan would or should do anything like that if he were to leave the second time around. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. And the number to the show is 404-382-0338 from the People's Champ. It's like bring a championship to the city of Atlanta. Oh, I would love if he were to come to Atlanta, but he's not going to come to Atlanta. Atlanta don't get free agents like that. Seems like we're starting over on that whole conversation about free agents coming to play for this team. Gregor the Contrarian, the hate is what he cares about, LD, makes him sad. From LD, 58 days until college football from the D. Gregor, the damn house don't matter, and LA media is as fickle as New York media. Maybe not as hateful, though. No, there's nobody's media more hateful than New York Knicks media. Sidney Jackson, Doug, don't forget LeBron was traded to Miami. Cleveland got draft picks in return in a sign and trade. Oh, yeah. That's all just for paperwork. But at the end of the day, you're right. At the end of the day, you're right. I guess technically you're right. But the point is about that, LeBron had already made it known that he was going to play for the Miami Heat. So basically, as a last kind of little favor to the Cleveland Cavaliers, they agreed to do that little deal, and I don't remember the parameters of the deal. They did a deal where Cleveland got a couple of little throwaway players or picks or whatever. But if they didn't do that, if LeBron didn't do that by the graciousness of his heart, I guess, on his way out, he was going to Miami anyway as a free agent. So it's the same damn thing. I don't give him a lot of credit for that. I don't put him in a different category because of how that thing went down. Mo Cheeks for 3. Mo Cheeks for 3. Oh, Mo Cheeks, man. We're gonna have to suspend you, Mo Cheeks. You got a chick, man, and she look fine as white wine, man, but I can clearly see a camel toe. I can clearly see it. Here's what we're going to do, Mo Cheeks for 3. By the time we get back from the break, I'm going to refresh my screen, and hopefully you have changed that profile pic. Maybe you didn't understand. Maybe you didn't realize that her camel toe was so profound. But plain and simple, man, I can't have no free-flowing camel toes in my chat room. So I'm going to need you to change that, bro. And if we get back and you still got it there, we're going to have to suspend your ass out of the chat room. And don't nobody want to get suspended out of the chat room. All right? Let's play nice, man. Let's keep it classy. Don't show all of the assy or the camel toes. Thank you. Thank you for your business. Back in 3 minutes, the Doug Stewart Show.
Epitome of perfection, most of y'all won't make it. It's the